A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. of the Philippines has found himself at the center of a storm of allegations from his estranged sister, Senator Imee Marcos. The senator publicly accused the president of being a longtime drug user, claiming that his alleged cocaine dependency has significantly impacted his governance, leading to rampant corruption and poor decision-making. These accusations come at a time when the Philippines is grappling with mass protests against corruption, particularly concerning flood control projects that have reportedly siphoned billions from public funds. On Monday, during a rally attended by thousands in Manila, Senator Imee Marcos asserted that her brother's drug use began during the rule of their father, Ferdinand Marcos Sr., who presided over the Philippines from 1965 until he was ousted in 1986. She alleged that this dependency has resulted in a flood of corruption and a lack of accountability from the current administration. Imee did not provide any evidence to support her claims, but suggested that the president's alleged addiction has led to disastrous governance choices. Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro, acting as the spokesperson for President Marcos, swiftly dismissed these allegations as baseless and a distraction from ongoing investigations into the corruption scandal involving flood control projects. Castro emphasized that these accusations are merely recycled claims that have long been disproven. She urged Senator Imee to focus on supporting the investigation instead of deflecting attention towards her brother. The corruption scandal in question involves ghost flood control projects that have cost taxpayers billions of pesos. Investigations suggest that officials may have pocketed kickbacks from contracts for these projects, many of which were either poorly constructed or never completed. The Department of Finance has estimated that the Philippine economy could lose up to 118.5 billion pesos, around $2 billion, due to this corruption from 2023 to 2025. Furthermore, economic planning ministers have indicated that up to 70% of public flood control funds may have been lost since the scandal came to light. This crisis is particularly pressing as the Philippines has faced over 20 storms this year, with recent typhoons causing significant destruction and loss of life. The most recent, Typhoon Kalmiji, resulted in at least 269 fatalities, while Typhoon Fenghuang displaced 1.4 million people and killed 28 others. In response to these disasters, tens of thousands of protesters gathered in Manila, demanding accountability from government officials, including those aligned with President Marcos. In a bid to restore public confidence, President Marcos has vowed to take legal action against any officials found guilty of corruption by the end of the year. They'll be jailed, there's no Merry Christmas for them, he stated, emphasizing his commitment to transparency and accountability. Interestingly, the Iglesia Ni Cristo, Inc., a powerful religious organization in the Philippines, had previously endorsed both Marcos and Vice President Sara Duterte in the 2022 elections. However, following a falling out between Marcos and Duterte, Inc. has shifted its support towards the vice president, further complicating the political landscape. Despite the establishment of a panel to investigate the corruption allegations, there have been no significant arrests nearly 100 days into the inquiry. This has led to growing public skepticism regarding the government's commitment to addressing corruption. A recent poll indicated that over 80% of Metro Manila residents believe corruption has worsened under Marcos's administration. Senator Imee's allegations have drawn attention not only for their sensational nature, but also for the political implications they carry. The Marcos family has a long history of political controversy, with their father having faced numerous corruption accusations during his presidency. The current allegations against Ferdinand Marcos Jr. could further tarnish the family's reputation and influence in Philippine politics. As the investigation into the corruption scandal continues, the political dynamics within the Marcos family remain tense. Imee Marcos's public criticisms of her brother, coupled with her ties to former President Rodrigo Duterte, who is himself embroiled in legal troubles, add layers of complexity to the ongoing situation. Duterte has been accused of crimes against humanity related to his harsh anti-drug policies, and his family has been vocal in blaming the current administration for their legal challenges. The unfolding drama within the Marcos family and the broader implications of the corruption scandal highlight the fragile state of governance in the Philippines. With public trust waning and protests growing, the pressure is mounting on President Marcos to deliver on his promises of accountability and reform. As the nation watches closely, the coming weeks may prove pivotal in determining the future of the Marcos administration and its ability to navigate this turbulent political landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.